People have been DMing me and asking me stuff. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Runner, what are you looking at? There's a lot of things that have stood out this week that we haven't seen in a while. And I want to walk you guys through them one by one. In particular, and I'm going to go through them each level, and I'm going to tell you my take on it, because some of this stuff, I'm watching it, but I don't understand how to interpret it yet, but it's on my radar, and it's on a lot of other people's radars that I trust. So I want you guys to be prepared and take a look at it and see what you think. The stuff is out there. It's out and out. Yeah, it's an outlier. Welcome to the Real Pro Stream. As I mix all my words up, it's a real outlier. It's sticking out in the data like a sore thumb, and we need to take a look at it. And I'm doing a late We Are Live tweet. So ETF flows. ETF flows have been hit or miss. We've watched a bunch of shenanigans. We've even seen people start FOMOing back into Grayscale GBTC at the highest interest rate, which makes no damn sense. What's up, Stiff Jello? But this is what I want to focus on. BlackRock keeps rolling in hard, and a lot of people are trading Bitcoin through the ETFs. It's a feeless environment, roughly, like compared to market fees like Coinbase, Kraken, all that type of stuff. Although shout out Kraken because your fees are amazing. I'll say this: there's some tipping point eventually where this doesn't work anymore, as far as like price just going sideways for 10 months while BlackRock just keeps consuming Bitcoin. There's a tipping point to where it just can't be sustained anymore and price has to go up. Or something is fraudulently wrong in the math, because you can't just keep having buyers and then price just stays sideways. That's just not a thing, because they're outrunning the miners. So it's people selling out of their pockets to sustain these flows, and these are not small flows. October 14th, we had $500 million. Like that's not small change. So keep that in mind, and we're going to keep an eye on it. So this is something that's an outlier that you guys need to watch. In the past, just straight up buying hasn't really resulted in a lot. We've actually seen down draws after this, but overall, they're accumulating. This is a lot of consumed Bitcoin. A lot. Grayscale's bled out, and now we're starting to see Grayscale actually go up, which is just wild to think. We're also seeing liquidity levels repeated and tagged and then pulled back. This is the Coinbase Trading Light chart. Shout out Trading Light. I really like their product. You guys have got to stop with this little squishy thing. But you guys talk about like liquidity theory, whale theory, everything. It's all here, and these are the actual open orders that they can see in the books, and you can clearly see where liquidity is hit, and then it pulls back, and then the whales go to the next one. They didn't fully take that one on Coinbase, but they hit it on Binance. And then on the flip side, you can see where they come down and hunt back down here. So you're going to see the rainbow trend stuff show you where the automated pivots are, where it's going to tell you it's estimating the support and resistance are, as well as like the liquidation levels. And then you can actually kind of see the non-hidden whale orders here that they're willing to leave open-ended on an open limit order. And that's what these are. But you can see them wick, and then wick back down. So they're grinding through this, but we have got a martingale here all the way up to like 75K, all-time highs. And then it actually goes up to like 100K. Yeah, they've stacked orders at 100K just below it. So we got a lot of stuff to grind through. And it's not that it's bearish. It's just that the bears are not going to get a free lunch. They have to work really, really hard for this. And they're not working when they roll over colors. We want to see explosions. We want to see crazy pump, send. And we're not seeing that right now. So it's not that I think we're just going to go all the way down here, but I'm definitely saying is, hey, this is weakening. You have to start protecting your butt. Move your stops up. Take some profits if you want, or just be prepared to mentally handle that if it capitulates on some wild reason. We never know. But regardless, we have to find support, whether that's here, or wherever. Eventually, there will be support in which the trend macro goes up from there. Right now, I think we're just grinding through this stuff and chopping. You've seen how many times that we've hit a level, come down a level, down, up, down, da-da-da-da-da. It bang. It's like a ping pong ball. It's what it does. They're fighting, they're churning, and they've been churning you guys up and everyone else for over 10 months or 7 months, whatever. It's bad. It's mentally anguishing and it's challenging. But welcome to the real world. The odds are stacked against you, and that's why I refuse to trade like in black and white. So anyway, moving on. The other thing that is standing out, so we have the ETF flows, we have the Rainbow Theory stuff showing you where the support resistance are, stuff rolling over. Another thing that's been a big deal is the Coinbase discount. Or the Coinbase discount. So up on the right hand side here, you can see like this is a list of major exchanges, and you can see right now there's a big difference, not a huge difference, but there is a difference between the Bitcoin price that's on Binance on spot and the Bitcoin price of Coinbase on spot. And that's what this little isolator, this is what this little oscillator does here. And in the past, let me go to a cleaner chart here. If you guys have any questions, please stop me at any point. I queue up decks for these, and then I just roll through them while jamming to music. So if you think there's a script, you're wrong. But the way this works, it shows you when there is a price difference between Binance and Coinbase. So when there's Coinbase at a premium, it's up here. When there's a premium on Binance, it's down here. So traditionally, or not traditionally, what we've been seeing the past few months, numbers have been going up on Coinbase premiums, right? And then we've had kind of bleed offs on Binance premiums, which means Coinbase is selling harder than Binance. So that's why Coinbase is that's why it shows it this way. So this is Coinbase buying more, and then this is Coinbase selling more, and that's why it goes down. Right now, we've been going up, while Coinbase has been heavy selling. And it's inverse from what we've seen in the previous trends. So I'm not 100% sure what to make of this yet, but it's damn sure outlying. Very big differences. Right here, it actually hit $100 and sustained it, difference between the books. Now, if you're a low fee arbitrage nut, that's free money. I wish I had those fee tiers on Binance and Coinbase. Shout out Brian Armstrong. If you want to hook a dude up with some lower tier fees, please let me do. But in all seriousness, something's going on here, and it's starting to level out. So these were this was the yen capitulation. Like, we only got to like $82 difference here. Before that, the big major bounce, it was down to like 140. When I say 140, I'm referring to like 140 like dollars. This is going down as well, but it's starting to like balance out. So I don't have all the answers to this. I just know how to look at this, and that's something I'm watching on because this is a pretty sustained difference. And a lot of people are talking about it that I highly respect. Not to name names, but big chunk there, little chunk there. Now we've gotten into a really big chunk, and prices moving up during a big yellow trend, which has not been something we've seen basically this year in 2024. So we have to keep an eye on that. And then